Hey, what's up guys, this is Brad with Spike Fitness, and today I got a real treat. You know, we already had the video from Uncle Nick talking about some shoulder health, and now I have this video with OLU kind of doing the same thing. And like I'd mentioned previously, this was meant to be kind of a collaborative effort between Uncle Nick, OLU, and myself, but their videos were so good, I didn't want to cut anything out. So now I'm bringing to you OLU's kind of perspective and thoughts on shoulder health for that strongman perspective, and I hope that this video helps. So without any further ado, here is my man, OLU!
What is going on, guys? It's your boy Fadeshiri Oluwatofumi. You all know me as Olu Strong. I want to say a big shout out to my brother Brad Arbic for giving me this opportunity to share a little bit of my knowledge about keeping your shoulders healthy in terms of strongman. And like all you guys know, in strongman we do a lot of overhead pressing, from the log, from the hacksaw, from even the block press. So what are the things I do to keep my shoulders healthy? So I'm gonna break it down into two. So the first thing I do is this, I create the right balance in my shoulder. What do I mean by this? The reason why most of us have pain, when they have pain in our shoulder, is because of muscular imbalances. What do I mean by this? So when a particular muscle is stronger than the opposing muscle. So for instance, we all know that the shoulder is divided into three places. So we have the front delt, which is the posterior side of the shoulder. Then we have the side delt, the lateral, and the back, the rear delt, which is the anterior. So we tend to overpower our shoulders from bench press, military press. The front delt gain a lot from that, and we like to do our flies also. Then we neglect the rear delt, so that creates a kind of muscular imbalance in our shoulder, and trust me, it's gonna keep your shoulder unhealthy. So that could lead to a rotator cuff injury because the right rear delt the rear delt muscles is so weakened. So from that, the shoulder begins to pull, and that's why you see a lot of people leaning forward. You see the shoulders kind of like tilting forward, because this side of the shoulder, which is the rear delt, is so weakened. So train your rear delt, and your shoulder will be healthy. So the two exercises I do for that, like I did in my previous video on my channel, is the front pull with the bands, and I do the bent over dumbbell flies. So you can do those exercises either as your warm-up or as an accessories. Trust me, when I start incorporating that, I have a right balance in my shoulder, and my shoulders don't give me problems. So I'm gonna show you a little bit of those exercises, then you can try that out. With the face pull, I'm making use of the bands. So I'm going to be pulling right to my face to activate my rear delt. I do that as a warm-up, and I do it as an accessory. So I'm gonna demonstrate it to you guys now. So do that maybe like five sets of 10 or 5 sets of 15 till you feel those pump. Start eating those rear delts to keep your shoulders healthy. So do that again. You can see me making use of the bands here. I'm tying it to the pole because it's a strongman gym. We don't make use of machines here. So we barely have machines here. We all use free weight. So I tie my bands to the pole, and I do my exercise. So the next one you're going to do in training your rear delt, I make use of the dumbbell. It's called the bent over dumbbell flies. I use that to target my rear delts. I'm going to demonstrate it to you now, and it's pretty simple. Guys, you're going to grab a couple of light dumbbell, go down in a bent down position with the knees kick forward a bit, your butt back, and head's facing down, and try to initiate the movement by I try to like tweak my elbows right in front. So I'm going to demonstrate it to you now. So do that also, 5 sets of 10 reps, 5 sets of 15 as an accessory. or as a warm-up. Start building those rear delts for shoulder health. Give it a try, and I hope it's gonna work for you. The second part of keeping your shoulders healthy is, you can see me, with these two tools. So I make use of the PVC pipe and the soft ball. So, we have a kind of, the way the body is designed, each body part, each of the muscles are interconnected to one another. So like the pecs and the lats, this big muscle at the back, those two, the pecs and the lat are responsible for the rotation and the stability of the shoulder. So if your pecs are tight and your lats are tight, you tend not to have that full extension or full lockout of your shoulder or keeping it stable at the top. So the two things I do is I make use of this ball, I lay down on the floor and I place it, on my delt, and maybe this might be too hard, I can get a cross ball, I place it on my chest and I roll them out, just to release the tension in my pec, release that tension in my pec to keep that shoulder mobility, to keep it, for you to get that full extension and full power of your shoulder when you press it. So, and the second one is this, I make use of the PVC pipe. You can use a foam roller. You lay down on your back with the PVC pipe and find those tender spots in your muscles, those little knots, and roll it out. Then I'm telling you this because it's something I do all the time. A day before my heavy press, maybe before I press, when I get to the gym, I roll out my pecs and my lats just to release those tension in those muscles, because the way the body is designed, like I said earlier, they're always interconnected. So when you don't have, if there's lots of tension in your pecs and your lat, trust me, you can't get that full power, that full explosiveness in your shoulder. I know, and it might lead to injury. So roll out your pecs, roll out your lats. I hope this little bit of advice I'm able to share, or a little bit of knowledge I'm able to share today, will help you guys. I'm going to hand you over to my big brother, Brad. He's going to take over from that. Huge respect for you, brother. I love you. Thank you for having me on your channel. And until next time, keep loving one another and keep repping those weights and keep getting stronger. I love you all. Bye.
OLU, brother, thank you so much for doing that video. I really, really do appreciate it. Having you around as a friend and having you being able to, jump onto my channel and, give all these viewers such valuable information. I really do appreciate it. And those face pulls, guys, that's the real deal. I do that a lot myself as well. Anyway, again, OLU, thank you so much. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. That was OLU. I'm going to go ahead and link his channel in the description box below. If for some reason, some weird, odd, strange reason you don't know who OLU is, go check out his channel, give him a sub. I would definitely appreciate that. Let him know that I sent you. And that'd be really great, guys. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave them in the chat box below. I will be sure to respond, I promise. And yeah, guys, I do appreciate you checking this one out. Remember to like it, share it, and again, if you haven't subscribed to me, please consider subscribing. That helps out the channel a lot, and gives me more opportunity to help more people, not to mention more questions and things like that for me to be able to respond. And the more people I have interacting and kind of asking things, the more opportunity that I have to help other people who are out there and aren't asking the question. Yeah, that's it, guys. I appreciate you checking this one out. Remember, no matter what it is you think you can't do, train despite, you're either going to find an excuse or you're going to find a way. And I hope you guys find that way. We'll see you in the next one, guys. Peace.